and we are starting this video with some time travel. I loaded my last mission. I'm here to do some testing. Specifically, I have a list of things I've written down that I would like to test, and after that I will load my last save and we will continue from the point where the last video stopped. If you don't want to watch that, you can just skip the next, I assume like 10 or 15 minutes it will be ahead, and just pretend it never happened. But if you want to, I mean, come on board then. So first thing I wanted to see was that how much move points do soldiers have actually? Because in the last mission there was a big problem in the very end of it, where I could have done it much cleaner, but there was a moment where like I could went for one tile closer to myself and then I would still be able to make the final movement, but I didn't do that because I was not sure how far my soldiers can actually go. That can make a big difference, so I want to know that. I noticed that all of the soldiers are equal in terms of stats in this game. I assume there is a second wave option that unlocks after you beat the game, the same way it was in first one. But I'm not there yet, so regardless, they all have movement points of 12, whatever that means. Now, I want to know specifically in tiles how much can they move. So, Bradford, you're a good lad to test it on. So if we just go strictly straight or orthogonally, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. So one option is 8 and 0 diagonal. Or we could go 7 instead, and then if we do so, we cannot do diagonal. So another option is 7, 0. Another option would be to go 6, and then only one diagonal movement is available. So that's a 6, 1. Or it's a 5, and then it will be 1, 2 more. Which means 5, 2. Can I actually do 4 movement and then still do diagonal? With you I can. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2... 4, 2 in total, or it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 diagonal, 3, 3, or it could be 2, Bradford would be better there, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, or it's, who can be used to test that? Bradford wouldn't be probably... I don't know if he can actually do this. He can actually do this, no? No, he actually cuts the corner there. Okay, Bradford, then just move one tile forward and we'll test it like that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal. 1, 4. And the last one is, what if someone moves strictly diagonal? Let's say you do that from this tile. And it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 5 is the last possibility. Okay, so I have a table now for myself where I could look to see what is the possible movement range in every situation is. I will refer to it sometimes, that's very helpful. Second question. I noticed that civilians actually have this alert radius, but they're civilians, so what's up with that? I want to test what would happen if I actually go to this square, because there are no packs nearby, or at least there shouldn't be, so this should be completely safe. If I get discovered because of civilians, well, that's something I would like to know, right? Okay, so you are getting revealed. Interesting. Alright. So, But there is no, like, panic. So you just lose concealment, but no one triggers. Nothing really happens. Interesting. Okay, that's a thing. So now we can try again. I want to move forward, because my further testing involves enemies somewhat. And where is my engineer? I have one more thing to test regarding him. This should be safe, correct? I think so. Not entirely sure. This should be safe as well, however. Okay. And let's just go.
Roger that.
This should be completely fine. I just don't want to get discovered, like, earlier than necessary.
10-4.
So, can you get to the roof? Oh, you don't even have to get to the roof. So, I'm making a save, which would be 001. And the thing I want to know, the next thing I want to know is, what if I do a hack of the lamp while being in concealment and I fail the hack? Let's say I do this and I hope I fail. Yep. Do I lose the concealment then? Like, yes, enemies get defense, get mobility, perfect. But do I lose concealment?
Can't get this one. They're on to us.
Yes. The answer is yes. But there is no, like, again, no other... Nothing else is happening. Okay. So, here's the problem. There is a second wave option, or at least there was a second wave option in first XCOM that was... I don't remember, I think it was Safe Scum or something like that, that allowed you to get a different RNG seed on your every reload of the game. I assume it's still there, but I cannot actually, you know, or I couldn't enable it, and I still can't because I didn't finish the game yet. So therefore, all of my results, I assume, will give the same result RNG-wise, or they could give the same result RNG-wise. Therefore, I can't actually test different stuff well that, you know, uses some probabilities and stuff, because I will always get the same stuff over and over. But I still can try. So here's my question. Let's say I have 4 people that could try that. Let's say one of them just runs forward in front of those 2 enemies, like this. And I'll do the same for all of the 4 soldiers, and we'll see if they all will get shot. Or not. Or not. Because those should be 4 different RNG results, more or less at least.
Copy that.
Okay, so they spot her. And then no, they don't shoot, they just run. Okay, next soldier is you. Do kind of the same thing, but like maybe there instead.
Got it. We're spotted.
Nope. Alright, now you go, and you will go there.
Good to go. We're visible here.
My god! They're so random in terms of where they go for cover. And then the last one is this guy, and let's send him there.
On the move. We're in their sights.
Okay, so what am I supposed to think of it? Now, in 4 tries, it could still be some mucking with RNG of it, and it could still be not like the strictly pure RNG that guides these results, but in 4 results, no one really shoot anyone, Why? Why did that happen? Either there is a chance that they do so, and it's pretty small, or at least it's definitely not 100%, so that it just didn't work out right there. Or it could be that only certain types of enemies can shoot you in that situation. Because I definitely have been in that situation before, and they were shooting at me in my short previous playthrough. So I'm not sure what to think about it, but okay. At least like it doesn't always happen. I also wanted to test if they would shoot me or not if I am like technically in cover but exposed to the enemies specifically, but I don't think there is a point in it considering they aren't even shooting me in the open. So that's also tested pretty much, though inconclusive, I'll admit. And this concludes this round of testing. So what I'll do in the future is when I have some question regarding some hypothetical action I could take on this turn, and I'm not sure what it would result into, what I will do in this game specifically, because it actually allows you to make save games anytime you want pretty much, I will actually make a separate save for it, and then I will still blindly do whatever I feel is right, but after the mission I will load the save and I will check and answer my own question how the mechanics of the game actually work. So that's what I will be doing in the future. Regardless, right now we're just continuing from where we left, and we left on us having another engineer. I'm not sure like where am I supposed to go? Just straight to the engineer? Oh, I have to go for the debris, right? Let's go for the debris.
First, we'll need to assign an engineer to the task.
I did that like once. So the idea is so that's how you build new facilities eventually, but you need to clear the debris first, and you need engineers for that. And you will need more for later rooms. And apparently, you actually get money from that.
We have a secure transmission coming through. Source unknown.
Compared to a previous game where you actually lose money from clearing the stuff out. Okay, so command is a go, I suppose. I don't really have any other option. Not that I really need to do anything else.
Council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Well, I assume that's not the only sinister and world-threatening stuff we will have to stop. That would be only really the first step in that, but suppose we'll have to start with something. So I still can't really do anything else.
Commander, our current position is here, just outside Resistance headquarters.
When we're not on the move, this will serve as our home and our source of supplies. The Councilman has tracked the alien black site to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll need to make contact with the local resistance cell nearby. Tygan has a theory about how we might reach out to them without getting the aliens' attention, but we'll need to give him time to conduct his research. We shouldn't wait too long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other regions soon if we're going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
New objective added.
New objective: make contact with the local resistance in the Black Site region in order to gain access to the Advent facility. Contact the resistance in the Black Site region, research resistance communications, fly to the Black Site region, make contact. Oh yeah,
Looks
will
like
do.
We won't have time for that just yet, though. Remote reconnaissance may have found
Will not do
something
then.
not far from our current position.
What? Landmark. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in New Arctic have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. So 5 days and I'll get engineer.
Plotting new course.
Suppose.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
Well, don't really have anything else to do. So, sure. Well, you can gain intel, I suppose. I have no idea what intel is, so not much choice yet.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
As you can see
They were using it
clearly.
against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network.
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
I don't know about catching them alive in this game. So, yeah, use the Skulljack item on an Advent officer in combat to gain access to the alien communication network. So construct the Proving Ground facility, complete the Skulljack project in the Proving Ground, and then use the Skulljack. Will not be easy. I don't really have instruments to do that even remotely safely at the moment. I suppose I'll get more later, but yeah. Okay,
Commander,
we'll see.
I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Anyway, physically larger and more tactically capable than the subordinate troopers, the Advent officers administer a system of control over the troopers through a carefully engineered psionic link, augmented with a mechanical implant. From my initial examination of the commander and a careful review of the information gathered in the alien containment area, I now have a theory as to how this system was established. It is my firm belief that this process of psionic control was specifically engineered to allow rapid deployment of tactical information drawn directly from the subconscious mind, in this case the mind of our very own commander. With this hierarchy in place, tactical knowledge stored in the depths of the commander's mind was processed and transmitted to the advance officer, who in turn directed the troopers and other subordinates. With the commander no longer attached to the psionic network, it's difficult to say how the orders are being dispersed at this point, although I'm sure the aliens have planned for this potential contingency. I believe it might be possible to tap into this network, but it would require the use of a living Advent officer to function as our conduit. To facilitate this difficult task, we've worked to develop a new device, the Skulljack, which should be capable of disabling an officer. From there, it's simply a matter of hacking the officer in the field, although I won't speculate as to the outcome. Artigan. Well, so, several notes. Well, first of all, I have to note that this is an acknowledgement from aliens that they used me specifically to direct their forces. Like, from all of the possible candidates, I was acknowledged by both humans and aliens so far to lead, like, all of the available forces of resistance, which is... That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I would say. So that at least like that explains why Bradford was so interested in getting me back. Because I mean, apparently there really wasn't anyone better. Pretty self-evidently. Also, a couple of possible not theories but like speculations. First of all, this whole thing with corpse twitching means that we might be able to actually reanimate corpses or like control corpses in the same way that sectoids did earlier before. So like earlier in XCOM, in either version really, even in the older 20th century era, like you weren't able to actually reanimate corpses, only enemies were able to do that, but we might actually get this ability there, I don't know, might be possible. And also, would there like be some type of clone of me later in the game? Would be that like one of the final bosses or something? Could be a thing. We'll see. Anyway,
Commander,
what do we have?
We're going to try to build this Skulljack that Tigan came up with. We're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Yeah, here is the problem. So what is that? An experimental workspace where Shen can test and produce new unique types of ammo, grenades and armor for our soldiers, as well as other specialized tactical items. Yeah, so that's like, I forgot what it was called in the first XCOM, but it's just a renamed version of that, that's fine. So, I am not that eager to follow on the quest line immediately, on the main quest line, because I don't know if we are really ready to do like a serious plot advancement yet. But I would assume that the game doesn't really give me that for no reason, and there is something. But then again, wouldn't I rather just have something better in terms of armor or weapons? I would rather have armor. I want armor, you know what? No. To hell with that, I want armor. So I'll go for hybrid materials and then we'll see if there is anything else, if there is an actual armor that becomes available after that. So I need 2 Advent Trooper corpses, I have that. And the Advent bodies we've recovered so far are shielded by a fascinating combination of materials, some more common than others. By studying the underlying alien technology, our research could lead to vast improvements to our own equipment. Did we like lose all of our research from the first game, or did we like did we not manage to do our like very first researches? Why do we have no armor at all? Like, we have all this ship and all this, like, stuff that is ridiculously advanced, but how do we not, like, have a very primitive technology from the first game? Regardless, let's go with this.
Work begins immediately, Commander.
My question was, do we have, like, any... No, not engineering. Or maybe it was engineering. Yes, build facilities. Do we have, like, any free rooms?
Facilities on board the Avenger, Commander.
No.
But we'll need more engineers to clear out space
No.
for construction.
Okay, so we need to clear this first. That's fine. That's fine. I'll wait until that happens then. And that's it pretty much.
Creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope it's not metal fatigue.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, well, nothing to do there. Let's continue with the scanning, I suppose. Incoming transmission landmark. Oh, that was the scanning result, I see. After smoke began to rise from a nearby landmark, we used our long-range scanners to probe the site. With no immediate indication of hostile activity, we conducted an aerial sweep and found an engineer living in a small settlement nearby who was trying to signal XCOM. I mean, okay. Yeah, I guess we're supposed to fly back. If we're that easy to find, I wonder why aliens didn't do that already. Maybe they don't even want to. Maybe they want us actually to continue struggle for whatever reason. So, what can I do with that engineer?
Hey, Commander.
Yeah. Okay, so it's only... Oh, clear adjacent room. So I can't do anything. That's fine, that's fine. We can just, like, I don't know, scanning then? Continue scanning? That's the only place I can scan, though, to gain intel. Loot recovered, 34 supplies, alien debris cleared, a new room is now available for constructing. Let's see what it is. So, we could build a proving ground, or we could build a lot of different things, but this thing is I cannot do it without it. So it's the officer training school, I assume, from the first game, guerrilla tactics school, and will unlock additional skills and benefits for our soldiers, including an increase to the number of soldiers we can take on a single mission. Look, I do need more soldiers. 4 soldiers is ridiculously low. You cannot do that with 4 soldiers, so it has to happen. This is for sure the first thing that needs to be built. Currently an unstaffed engineer. Why not? Sure, that's fine. Oh, you mean like to use them both? Yes, yes. The answer is still yes. So yes, so they both are building that? Or is that only one engineer that is building that? I had 2, so... No, 1 is available. And so I cannot assign 2 of them, correct? Right, so it's only one of them that can help, which is fine. I definitely want that. And then another engineer. Which one pays more? This one. This one pays even more, but if I remember correctly, it requires 2 engineers, and one of them is busy at the moment. But this one maybe not. Yep, this one is not. And our available engineer could work on that. And let's continue then with scanning or something. Get some intel. We'll activate the current scanning bonus. What is scanning bonus even? Regardless.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander.
Alright, Council mission. Communication from the Resistance. Commander, the Resistance Council has new high-priority mission information. Let's go. Operation Binding Whale. Rescue VIP from Advent Vehicle. So we get the Scientist, which is really, really good. And we get 106 intel, which I have no idea whatsoever what does it even do, and if it's good or not, but okay. You could say I would get 1000 intel, and I would have the same reaction pretty much, but we'll deal with that. So, Bradford is missing at the moment, he is in the hospital. Therefore, we would have to get some random guy. Can I, like, quickly do a bit of customization? I usually do not customize rookies at all. The only thing is I still want to discern them in the combat. And usually I just make rookies wear pink armor. Pink is usually reserved for rookies specifically. So yeah, that was the idea. And also I noted that Kelly doesn't actually have her shotgun colored in red. Now we're fine. We're fine. So, look, if you remember the last mission, I didn't use flashbang. In fact, like, there was never, ever, even a slight chance of using flashbang. And grenades, no, soldier, you go there, you're not a problem there. So yeah, I don't think so. At least, like, 3 grenades should be happening. 3 frag grenades are a thing. It has to be happening. Can you actually use any other weapon? No. Also, it's specifically tied, each one weapon is tied to a very specific class. Okay. Not surprising, I suppose. So yeah, we definitely want to have 3 grenades, and then sniper, I mean, there is no real point to give him grenades. Like, sniper is pretty far behind usually, and he can't usually throw them. So medkit works pretty well for a sniper normally. Well, that would be the setup then. I will need to deal with it somehow without using Bradford. Should be doable though. Let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Recon has been keeping an eye on an Advent transport convoy moving through this area. As it turns out, a VIP of some importance to the Resistance is being held in one of their trucks. They've asked us to move in and handle the rescue operation. We'll have to eliminate any hostile forces nearby and secure the area, then get the VIP to safety.
If a wounded soldier becomes shaken, they can recover by killing the enemy and remaining unharmed in the next mission. No idea what that's all about. I suppose we'll see. Okay. Let's see what this is all about.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous.
Seems pretty close at least. So that's the evac zone then.
We're operating in the shadows.
What is happening? It's very close. Oh, but yeah, okay, so the idea is that we get this guy out somehow, and then we'll need to get to the evac zone. Where are we on the map? In the very corner. Map seems very small. Very small, look at this. This is the end of it. Wow. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. So... oh, what do we do? This would be a good move. Let's do this. Again, like, there are no really incredible moves in this game. But this seems as good as any, really. To start with. Seems fine. Then, like, this seems just good. No reason not to do that. Or someone else could do that. That's also an option. A rookie, for example. Nothing. Okay. I don't really have any info about this area yet. There could be someone. There definitely isn't anyone to my right. Also, can we get on this platform somehow? Is there like... on this rooftop? Is there like some pipe or ladder? Or doesn't seem like it. No, this seems unachievable with my current equipment. This is good though. Or we just go there. They're both fine-ish. Or there, but then we're a bit vulnerable if someone is to our left. Honestly, this should be okay-ish. Let's do this.
Roger that.
And then sniper. A roof is an interesting thing. I could go for a roof. But I'm a bit like skeptical about it. Because there is no like good cover on it. If I go there, I'm vulnerable to shots from this angle. And if I go there, I'm vulnerable to like shots from this angle. And I don't even really cover anything because I'm not even sure if I can shoot guys like from this position, because there's a roof. I'm not even sure I'll see them. So I don't know. I'm not sure about the roof. This is fine though. This is fine. Or I can go like a bit further in the back and be more protected but have a worse angle. I think this is fine though. Let's go with this one.
Overwatch.
And yeah, just, well, snipers should overwatch, that's true, but you could actually move a bit closer. Even like if it's a little bit, even if it's just this,
I'm on the move.
it's still something.
Hostile forces spotted.
Oh. There was someone to my left. I kinda half didn't expect that, you know? I was like talking in every mission about how there could be someone to my like direct left or direct right. But like I kinda started to believe there wouldn't be anyone, but there definitely can be someone. Damn. Do we just start shooting? This pack is not the issue there. This pack is very easily killable. Here is the question, however. Let's say I go forward. Let's say I do not shoot them and I just go forward. There is definitely at least one pack guarding this bus, right? The problem is, if we just go, can we actually handle two packs simultaneously? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I think we actually should just clear this pack. Because the only really different option would be to deal with both packs simultaneously, which is... Or we could just actually just regroup and go through the roof and then avoid this pack. I don't know, this all sounds very horrible. I think we should just shoot them. I don't see... So... Oh, you don't have a shot. Really? You do though, and you do. Well, we can't actually kill them, that's the problem. I could try this cover. Can someone really get there? Unfortunately, Assault can't. Engineer can, but I would like to use Engineer maybe for the combat protocol. Oh! Game! You give me damage numbers! Thank you, game! 2 damage. Okay. That's pretty good, but I'll need them to move in order for my sniper to have a shot. So first... I think first of all, my assault will just probably fire a shot from her current position. And then I want to actually check, maybe with you actually, Rookie, to see if there are enemies ahead of me. There aren't, but yeah, now no one really. But I got a shot now, and you can overwatch now. That's the idea. And then you will also want to overwatch from maybe there. It's a bit slow, but at least they can't really fight back. Ideally. Yeah, something like that. I think this is fine. So, right, there is a hack. We'll wait with that. So you watch, you overwatch, you overwatch. And then you just shoot, and we'll see if Sniper has a shot or not. Or I'll just relocate him. I have 100% kill on either of them if I hit. So let's shoot the nearest one then. Good.
Taken care of. They found us.
Bad. Decent.
Hostile neutralized.
So, the idea is that I can actually move my sniper a bit closer now. This should be safe. I definitely don't think there is anyone to my left. So we'll need to continue forward, and the sniper has a pretty good position from there.
Closing on target
So let's do
position
this.
now.
Go there and overwatch. I cannot exactly dash there. Here's the thing though. I can hunker, and this should be relatively safe, unless I get extremely unlucky. I do need to get closer. I think I'll need to do some yellow movements. No, this is ridiculous, I'm not going there, but there is pretty much necessary, I think. So the question is, what if there is someone? I can't exactly follow up with all of my other troops yet. You know what the other option is, actually? The other option is this, and I like this
Closing on
more, I
target
think.
position now.
So the idea is you just go there and overwatch, and you just get a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Maybe even there, to be honest. Or like... Well, one of you definitely gets there. No questions. And then you... You could just hide there, for example, and then run forward at some point. I'll have 3 people on Overwatch this turn anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. You Overwatch, you just probably also Overwatch,
Affirmative. Covering now.
and you also Overwatch. Or reload. I feel like I don't really need to reload yet. Let's Overwatch. Oh yeah, now we have to actually continue. This is definitely a tile I could use. And this is also a tile I could use, but let's start with the rookie. Boom.
Understood. Moving out.
No one. Alright, let me just look at it. 9 turns. There's a ladder, apparently. So somehow we can get to it from there. This is like 2 turns. 7. 6. 5. We have like 5 turns left if we just go there, which should be fine. 7 turns, like 5 turns is a lot.
Position.
There shouldn't be like more than 3 packs, and I assume there are no more than 2 packs actually left,
Affirmative. Moving out.
judging by previous missions, but who knows. So regardless, let's just get a bit closer. This is actually a good place for a sniper, I think. I'm just a bit apprehensive to leave my sniper too far behind. It's possible, but like, when you don't know what the game is all about yet, also this is a good position. It's just a bit dangerous. I don't know. This is a good position, but I cannot be sure there is not another pack in this area. It could be just suicide to go there. No, no. Let's just do this. I think if I go on the roof, it would be this roof. It is potentially possible to trigger someone. Not on the roof, necessarily, but like I might get a better overview of this, and if I trigger someone, this is a bad dive for it. Bad time! Or maybe not. I wouldn't even be able to move my sniper though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just leave him there.
Copy that.
I won't die for this like high ground bonus. It's not worth it.
On Overwatch.
And just mess Overwatch. I could have like looked at the hack. Where's Bradford on the news? Look at it. He isn't even on the mission though.
Come get some.
Okay, someone.
Eyes on Advent troops.
Do we get Overwatch then? Very nice. Very horrible.
Twisting aim.
My god, you're useless.
Shot wide.
Menace
Hey.
5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand
We'll be
is limited
okay.
window to
So,
provide extraction.
don't worry about that. But we have a problem. So 35% is very low. I'll need grenades. For this, one of you will have to get closer, and unfortunately, there isn't really any cover aside from half cover, and there's also this guy, which can easily flank you. That's bad news. The good news is I have a lot of shots, so maybe we'll be able to kill him. I'm just trying to figure out if I can actually blow up this thing, whatever it is. If I can blow it up, then we are killing the sectoid pretty freely. And then we are probably doing something about this guy as well. It's not too bad. But can we actually blow up this thing? I mean, okay, what's the worst case? Rookie dies. So be it then. I'm sorry, but like... what is my other option? It has to be half cover if I want to throw a grenade, so yeah, it has to be this one.
Confirmed. Moving out.
Something like this. I don't think the precise location matters, so let's do this one. Like this one.
Throwing grenade.
And just see what happens. Wait. Oh. I saw that he was flanked, but that was, yeah, from the future, I assume. The game immediately, like, calculated the results of this throw. Okay. This is good. Is there a difference? I think there is somewhat a difference. I think Engineer would like to shoot first, actually. My problem is with this guy, though. Maybe, how much, 52%. Maybe I don't want to shoot with Engineer, though. Maybe I want to actually Overwatch with him, in case we miss our shots. Regardless, I think this is a pretty good shot. Maybe, here's another option. Maybe what I do is... So, look. Kelly has to shoot anyway, right? She just has to. Oh, maybe I do that. Ooh. That's actually a good idea, I think. Can Engineer do that? Not really. There's not really a good position. Well, actually, he actually can. He actually can. It's a bit weird, but he actually can. So, but still, like, I assume that Kelly actually has a better position from up there. And I shouldn't trigger anyone. If we assume there are 3 packs, surely one pack awaits me there somewhere. Not like on the rooftop in the very beginning, right? Like for 3 packs it's way too much. There could be 4 packs, but that would be our first one. Like, you know, I never saw 4 packs in this game before, so... Alright. That's pretty good. 89%. Okay, that's much better. I would like, I think, to try and do it with an Engineer, however.
Target position now.
91%, that's even better. And that's that has a decent chance of working out. So, let's do this. Yep.
Target neutralized. Toss me some ammo.
Now, Sniper could shoot, but I also would like to actually get Sniper there on this turn, if at all possible. So I actually prefer to try and do it with Kelly. What if I miss? What if I miss both of them? Sniper, do you see him? Do I even shoot him then? Okay, let's just shoot. Let's just shoot first. Let's just shoot first. I should do that, and then we'll see. If it misses, then we'll talk about it. Okay, it didn't, so that's easy then.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay. Then Sniper gets onto this square and overwatches, and we're golden. Nice. And actually, I think I will continue this mission in the next episode, because this already has gotten for long enough, even if we do not count the testing part. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.